Yeah, it's great to get a win. Over I thought going into this game was a really good quality opponent. I got a ton of respect for Biff and their staff, and it's a team that has played really well the last couple of weeks. Got a lot of injured players back, their quarterback back today, and we knew it was going to be a challenge, and really proud of the way we played on the defensive side of football today. We were super opportunistic, scored twice. I think we set up 4 other scores. First quarter was wild. Thought we played well on both sides of the ball, in that first quarter. And disappointing thing for me, you score 51 points and you look up and you really, for 3 quarters, didn't play very well offensively. You're gonna have to play much better, and thought we were a little sloppy. Had some things to clean up. But that's a sign of a good football team. When one side's struggling, the other side picks up the slack, and I thought we did that defensively today. I was really proud of the way we played and just how opportunistic we were. Thought outside of the one big return, thought we played well and on special teams for the most part, and so proud of these guys. Hadn't won 6 games around here since 19, and that makes us bowl eligible, which is huge. It's a great reward for our players, and but we're not satisfied with that obviously, but it's good to get to that 6th win, and I think, first time we're 6-0 since 79 straw. Yeah, so it's been a while. Yeah, and it's not easy to do, regardless of who you're playing. So, really proud of our football team and happy for our players.
Questions?
Bill Wagner from the Baltimore Sun and the Capital Gazette newspaper. Can you expand a little bit on the defense? Ray Lane had 2 picks. I think he had a pick and a fumble, forced fumble. Kyle Jacob has a interception and a fumble recovery, and then Peel, 2 long pick 6 returns. First time in program history, 1 player with 2 pick 6s in 1 game.
Yeah,
never
outstanding. Happened. Yeah, I thought Ray Lane's been one of our most opportunistic players the whole time he's been here. There's no time how many times he's knocked the ball out. He's always white striping at the football. It's something we work on a lot. He's really good at it. The first pick that Deshaun had, we were in 0 blitz. He had his eyes on the quarterback where they should be. He read the play and jumped the route, and it's awesome to see that. And then the second one was a great play and just a fantastic return. We picked the ball off at, Coach Volker, and those guys aren't satisfied just picking it off. We want to set up a return and get to the near sideline, block the intended receiver, block the quarterback. In Deshaun's case, run over the quarterback into the end zone. So, no, it was awesome. Anyway, 4 takeaways in the first half and 1 in the second half. And, again, just super opportunistic, and that's the way we got to play defense around here. I thought we called a much more aggressive game today, and I thought Coach Volk and the defensive staff had a great plan and called a lot of things, and we're pretty aggressive at times, and it paid off for us. And that's when we're at our best. We're putting pressure on people, and so I couldn't be more pleased with that. I think, like I said, we scored 14 points on defense, and I think set up at least 4 of our scores offensively. So it's a good day on defense.
Coach, Todd Carpenter, Associated Press. I know you talked a little slow start for the offensive last 3 quarters, but you talk about the balance of this team, how it has been so effective the way both sides of the ball are playing at a high level. Yeah,
I think the talk all year has been about our production on offense, and not a lot's been said about the defense. And we play well at times, but at other times not quite to our standard. And so, like I said earlier, to be able to come out here and not play great offensively, we still have 51 points on the board and beat a quality football team the way we did today, I think speaks a lot to our football team right now.
Coach Mike James from Rivals, I know you prioritize fast starts, and finally, only the second time this year, we were able to score on the first drive of the game. How did that set the tone?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time, fast start and a stronger finish. And, the thing that drives me a little bit nuts is we've gotten off to some fast starts and gotten leads early. And we got to learn just to put people away, and to take that momentum and to keep it going. I feel like we kind of start to pull back a little bit. Don't quite know how to finish people yet. So something I'm going to talk about, obviously, to our team on Monday. But we got people down. We got to keep them down and keep our foot on the gas. And we've had opportunities to do that this year and haven't, for whatever reason. So I got to get a handle on that.
Yeah, so based on the numbers, Charlotte defended you as well as any opponent this season. Do you think it was that, or was it you get up 38-0, it's hard to keep the edge, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's a good question. I think we were just a little flat, it seemed like, after that first quarter offensively. Couldn't get into the rhythm, that we've been able to get into. I think Blake's ribs were bothering him at something. He took a hit during the course of the game and was playing a little banged up out there, and just didn't think we played super clean. That we missed some assignments and didn't stay on some blocks, missed a couple of throws, and just we played really, really well offensively for the most part this year. And I just thought those 3 quarters was just, maybe the worst we played. And, listen, they've got a good defense, and that had something to do with it as well. But just didn't think we got into a really good rhythm offensively today.
So after 4 straight losing seasons, how rewarding is it to be able to get off to a 6-0 start? And I remember I talked to you in the offseason. You said, we'll be going to a bowl next year, and you were right. But can you just talk about how rewarding it is to have this kind of turnaround? This is starting to become one of the better turnarounds in the Navy's had.
Yeah, I mean, it's very rewarding. And the thing that's the most rewarding is, I've been here. Every fairy tale, every good story has a dark time in it, and we've kind of been through that dark time with these older guys and some of these veterans, and just to see them stay the course and continue to work and continue to trust the coaching staff, and they've been through a lot, and so that's what's the most rewarding part for me is seeing our players have success. And they've deserved it my entire time here. The way they work, the way they go about their business, and keep their heads down and stay together. But you don't always get that success, even if you deserve it. And so it's awesome to see them reaping the rewards of all the work they put in and all the things that they've been through. It's awesome.
Hey, Coach. Noah Ferguson, Washington Post. You've talked throughout the season about not wanting your team to, I think you say, choke on the sugar throughout the year. You enter this week ranked. To see the team come out especially and start out and not get complacent early on and really take it to them in that first quarter. How good of a sign is that coming into the week?
Yeah, I think it speaks to the character of our football team, and it's one of the things I've been most impressed with is our ability to go 1-0. You hear a lot of coaches talking about that mindset, and our kids live it. And there's been a lot of times during the season where you say, hey, this may be a trap game because of what happened the week before and what's coming up ahead. But they keep their blinders on, man. They focus on the task at hand, and it's a team that's focused on the work and the process, and not worried about the outcome. And these guys know if they focus on those things and they put in the work, the outcome's going to be good for the most part, right? And so they've been able to do that. And I knew, part of me telling Wags that I thought we were going to be a bowl team was not based on the talent of our football team. It was based on the character and the intangibles and the work that you saw and put in. And it's just, there's things that you see with the naked eye, right? The returning players, the talent, the work they're putting in, but you get a feeling about a team and just about the character of the team, the resilience of the team, the chemistry of the team, and this team has that, and it's a blessing to be a part of it. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really proud of this group, and couldn't say more good things about our players and our staff right now. It's a fun thing to be a part of, man. We're just really proud.
Can you talk about the opportunity that you'll have next Saturday? I'll have to find out from Strauss the last time Navy entered the Notre Dame game unbeaten and ranked.
Yeah.
2004, we were unbeaten. I don't believe we were ranked, though. We were 5-0.
But, I mean, you're bringing a pretty good club that's very confident and rolling into this matchup.
Yeah, it's I've got a chance to watch them a little bit. Haven't obviously dove into watching game film on Notre Dame yet. I know they're an outstanding football team, and our kids believe they can win every week right now, and they'll believe they can win this week, and I believe it too. But we're going to have to play much better than we did today to make that happen, and it's not going to take something superhuman, but we're going to have to be at our very best, in all 3 phases to have a shot, and just excited about the opportunity. I mean, these are the games you want to play in when you get into coaching and you come in and you're a college football player. This is as big as it gets. So it's a phenomenal opportunity, and I'm excited to get back, go to work, get ready for those guys.
Blake and Alex, just talk about the first possession, 46-yard run, 46-yard pass, 2 plays, and he pretty much covers the distance for a touchdown. It's a nice way to start.
Yeah, I think, was a touchdown a third down play?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. So, yeah, it was a good play call all week. It was just like a little swing pass. I think I was a second read on that. As soon as I started running the route, I knew I was going to be open. Blake kind of threw it hot, and really there was no one. I think, all the defenders tracked over on the other side of the field, and no one had the angle on me. So I think it was just a good play call by Coach Cronick, something we worked, like I said, all week, and we felt pretty confident on. And I think we usually have, a couple plays we like to run in the, opening 10 or so plays, and that wasn't on it, but just something that, we kind of diverted to on a 3rd and long-ish and ended up working. So definitely excited about that.
When they had been talked about not getting off to a fast start, there have been a lot of games where the first possession was not fruitful. How good did that feel, Blake?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that was just the biggest thing. We really put an emphasis on the fast start and getting off to a good start with our offense. We didn't want to, a lot of games we've gone 3 and out or not been able to, get any points in that first drive. And so being able to start off really fast with a great run by Alex and then being able to capitalize on a great play call and them being a little bit aggressive defensively. And, I think that was really big. And then it helps the defense out, makes them, allows them to play more free and do some things, it's not a tie game anymore. You got to cushion a little bit.
Alex, you hit a backflip today. How long has that been in the works?
I hope no one said that. I don't think Coach New knows that yet. So, but
He's going to find out.
yeah, he'll probably find out.
All over video.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I've seen around the game of football, and kind of was just messing around with some of my buddies. I'm gonna hit a backflip this week, and I had to make sure it was a touchdown where no one was around me. So that play we called was kind of cleared me up from all my teammates running after to celebrate, and so got a little excited, and why not in front of the mids? So hopefully it looks cool on TV. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
I think you'll be doing up downs.
Yeah, probably. But
Blake, after that quick start, were they doing well against you in this final 3 quarters, kind of slow you down?
They were flying around pretty quickly. Not what a lot of teams have done. I think they're just playing aggressive. They were sort of selling out on a couple things. Obviously, I wouldn't say playing conservatively, but we weren't trying to take as many shots as we had been, and so they were sort of selling out on a couple of our stuff, and so. I think we did let our foot off the gas a little bit, just with the first quarter and scoring so many points in the first half and such. And so, I think we should have a mentality to keep playing, 0-0 mentality, not let that affect us in the later quarters.
Blake, quarterback of this team, man of the offense. I know you guys are going to say you got more work to do. There's definitely more things you need to fix up on. But when you look back at this season, you guys have blown teams out by 20 or more in 5 out of your 6 games. When you see just how strong this group has come along over the season, kind of as the quarterback, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, I think offensively, I'll answer this. Coming into this season, I know a lot of people had question marks about the offense, and that was the biggest question mark with a new quarterback coming in and a new offensive coordinator, what it was going to look like and everything. And so I wouldn't say that we had any doubters coming into the season because it was unknown, but it's nice to sort of answer that question mark that was sort of placed over us and sort of emphatically answer that in all our games and, not have anyone question us anymore with all our athletes. And I think that was something that had been said, is that, Navy football didn't have athletes anymore, which couldn't be further from the truth with, all our guys in the backfield. We got guys who may not even be getting playing time right now who are elite athletes out there. And so I think, it's just been a great feeling this season to sort of, prove some people wrong.
Blake, this is Tyson from Indianapolis. You went 7 of 13 today with 3 touchdowns. What was your biggest success on the offensive side that helped you read the field, see your open receivers? Like, what really helped you out?
I think the biggest thing, we had a lot of, we work a lot on all our concepts and different things. And, it's nice just, throwing the ball to a tight end on a drag route, and then he makes some moves, scores a touchdown, right? You want to talk about that? Yeah, let's talk about that.
No, I'm good. But it was honestly a blessing to, be able to just receive a pass and get in the end zone. So, and I'm just happy that Blake trusts me enough to throw the ball to me. So.
Well, Cody, on that note, all the talk all season has been about the offense, the explosive offense. Today, really, it was the defense that did the job. Can you talk about what it's like when they're setting you up with short fields? I mean, they're scoring themselves. I mean, today was a day that the defense really kind of led the way.
Yeah, it's awesome. They got I don't know how many turnovers they got, but it was a lot.
Five.
Five, yeah. It was awesome, but they did that all last year too. Last year we were very dependent on our defense, and this year our offense is doing better. But it's awesome when they play like we know that they can play, and we see it every day in practice. So hats off to them today. Like, it was phenomenal.
So Cody, you had a long road getting back onto the field. How did it feel to get into the end zone today?
It was kind of surreal. I never thought I was going to score. I was always cool with blocking for my boys so that these two can get in the end zone. But the injuries, it was rough. It was a long road back, a lot of rehab, a lot of recovery, and then to finally, today come out on this field and for all, my family and friends, and to finally get in the end zone just to make them happy, it makes me feel, awesome. There's no other word for it.
It's a tough dude right here. I'm
No
telling
doubt.
you that.
No doubt.
A lot of stuff that, a lot of people don't know with all the stuff he's been through, and it's a tough dude.
Appreciate it.
Well, Deshaun, 2 pick sixes in one game and 2 pretty long returns, 61 and 86. What can you say? It's never happened before in Navy history. Most interception return yards, first time one player's had 2 pick sixes in a game. What can you say?
I don't really know what to say. I just feel like I was in the right place at the right time. Throughout the week, we kind of worked on those plays that I caught the picks on. So it's kind of like Coach says, see the drill in the game. So it's kind of like that. Just took advantage of the opportunities.
Well, Ray, 5 turnovers in total. I mean, Kyle was involved with 2. He had an interception and a fumble recovery. You were involved with 2 with an interception and a forced fumble. But, I mean, that's seriously doing the job when you're forcing 5 turnovers, giving the offense short fields like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think part of it that went into it was just attacking the bye week. We came out, practiced strong, whatever. And then we've been waiting to get back on the field, so we got the chance to get back on the field, and we just came and we executed our job and played to our hardest and stuff like that. So it's awesome.
Kyle, is it all season it's been talking about the offense. The offense did this, the offense did that. Does it feel good to finally have the defense take center stage in a little spotlight?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome that the defense had 5 turnovers today. I think we deserve it. We play really hard and we practice really hard, and I think that's what it comes down to, just the way you prepare and practice. And if you just do that, when you come out on the field, things are going to come to you, and I think that today it did.
It's for the defense as a whole. I've talked to the offense, and you guys have blown teams out by 20 or more 5 out of the 6 games this year. When you hear that, just what is going through your head, and just how proud are you from how this group has just been coming along over the year?
I would say we just play together we play together on all phases of the field, offense, defense, special teams. So when we do that, I think that it's kind of expected for us. We don't expect anything else but greatness from ourselves, from the offense, from the defense. We all look at each other as doing our part. So when we get outcomes like that, it just shows what we've been working for, what we've been working towards. So, yeah.
I think another thing is just staying in the moment as well. We talk about all the time going 1-0, so whatever we did last week or 2 weeks before that, it doesn't really matter for us. It's all about what's present, what's happening right now. So just going out there and trying to put our best on the field every single week, and then wiping it clean and going out the next week and doing the same thing. Just helps us stay in the moment and really produce those types of outcomes.
Any other questions for the defense?
For any of you guys, obviously you guys have a tough test next week as well. To be able to put together the performance you did, how good is that for the momentum as you get into and preparing for next week and for the journey ahead?
Like Ray said, we kind of take it like a 1-0 mentality. So we're make our corrections for this game, and then all of our focus goes to Notre Dame. So we've been living by that, like, so far this season. It's been working for us, and for us, it's really just going 1-0, like he said. Next play, next game, we don't compare any game to another. So it's treated like it's every game, every week.